Hello and welcome back to the Four Horsemen. My name is Paul, representing Diecast Graveyard. Myself, along with Andrew from Maple Leaf Customs, Tom from Spork Syndicate, and Skip from Crossroad Diecast Speed Shop make up the Four Horsemen. We have an incredible group of folks here, and we put on a build every single month, and we encourage you to participate. This month's guest horseman is Charles Diecast Garage, and the theme is Lowrider. This month's build is Lowrider, and this is the first time for the Four Horsemen, and we're going to have a lot of fun. The car that I picked out is a 62 Chevy, and I think that this is going to be fantastic. It's got a metal base, which is one of my favorites to work with. Got a nice white interior, and we're going to strip the paint, and it's actually really nice and polished underneath, and we're going to have a great time with that. So sit back, grab your favorite adult beverage, and enjoy today's video. We got a lot in store for you, and I got some new decals to show you that I'm going to put on this car, and it's going to be great. Let's get started.
It's time to start the autopsy.
Let's take the car apart. There's not a lot of parts to this, but let's take it apart. I've already drilled out the mushroom caps. Here's the body, and like I said, it's chrome underneath or polished underneath. We're going to get those posts drilled out, but this is going to be a really nice finish. Of course, your glass, here it is. That's brand new. Here's your interior. That looks absolutely stunning. And here's the metal base, and we're going to do a real nice wheel swap on that.
Someone is being exhumed.
Here I've got my Dremel with these little titanium bits. Those come out really easy. I got some really nice wheels picked out for this. These are the wheels I picked out. And I got these at Sam Ed Wheels. Not only do they look chrome, but they're pink, and they're also, well, they're sparkly too. And they're white walls, so this is going to look excellent on here. I did have to cut down the axle just a little tiny bit, but I got plenty of room here, and we'll super glue these in place, and they will be good to go on the front and back of this car. And these are 8mm wheels, so these are going to be outstanding. Here I've got this JB Weld Super Weld with the UV light, and when you do this, just put a single drop in there, okay? You don't want to put a lot. Reason being is because it'll run down the inside where you want to put these wheels, and it will run down the axle. Hit it for about 8 seconds. There you go. Wheels look absolutely great. It's going to go good with this paint job. Now we're going to strip the car. We got the citrus strip in there, or the embalming fluid as I like to call it. Give it a real good coat inside and out. Knock off the excess. And set it in your container. And set it aside. Okay, we're ready to put some color down. Here I've got Redline Shop, the Spectre Flame Yellow. And I'm going to put like a 2/3 coating on there. And then we're going to cover the back end with antifreeze, and this ought to look really, really good. So it'll fade from an antifreeze to a yellow. Now, I've got some other announcements coming up here in the very near future, so stay tuned for that. But let's get some paint on this car, and I'll show you the results when I'm done. Okay, here's the finished paint job. Got a real nice fade on there. I had to go to a little bit of a darker green in the back end though, because the antifreeze wasn't showing up that well against the yellow. But this turned out good. We'll let it set for 24 hours, and then we'll be able to put some decals on there, and I got those ready to go. We'll see you in a bit. Okay, it's time to put on some decals. I made these myself, and I printed it up with my iColor 650, which is an amazing, amazing machine. I'll go into that a little bit more detail in a future video, but this is what I made. So I got my trusty micro set, and I'm gonna put a coating on the car here. I really like how this fade turned out, by the way. That turned out incredible. All right, well, let's give this a shot. All right, here we go. Yeah, that's pretty good. And take that same Q-tip with your micro set and smooth that right back out. It's a little bit long here in the front, but it's the first time I've used these decals that I made. Not a problem. You can adjust those at a future time. Making sure that they're nice and straight. Don't want them all crooked and everything. But that, pull it back just a little bit. Yeah, just have to do a little bit of redesigning, but overall they look pretty good. All right, let's do the other side. Okay. Ooh, that fits nice. That fits real nice. Now, if you want to come back in with a dry Q-tip end, make sure you don't have a bunch of fibers laying out there. And come back in and sucking up the excess. There we go. And then, of course, as you're messing around, make sure that you don't upset anything that you set before with your fat fingers. All right, let's get this one. There we go. That fits good. Let's get the one here in the front. I'm going to spin this around. There we go. Now let's smooth that out. Just look, make sure you don't have any wrinkles in there. Smooth those out. There, much better. Okay. All right, there you go. That looks good. Let's let it dry. Now it's time to put on some clear coat. Here I've got my Diecast Graveyard 2K Clear. This is my own formula that I've been working on for a few years, and you can get this at diecastgraveyard.com. It will make your car look like glass. Let me spray the clear coat on, we'll let it set overnight, and then we'll be ready to put our car together. So here we are. We got the body all clear coated with the Diecast Graveyard 2K Clear. Detailed up the taillights. Here's the base with these beautiful Lowrider wheels by Samed Wheels. Detailed up the headlights. Here's the interior with the windshield. Let's put everything together and give my creation life.
Lies! Lies, do you hear me? Give my creation life!
And this is what we started with. This Hot Wheels 62 Chevy. Absolutely beautiful car. It's a nice premium car, and it worked out perfect as a lowrider. We took the car apart. I cleaned it all up. I stripped the paint off, put some beautiful Samed wheels on there, did some great painting with some Spectre Flame paint, faded it from a green to a yellow, which turned out really nice. Put some super great decals on there, and then put a nice clear coat on them. And this was a lot of fun, and I hope you folks will enjoy the recap video also. So check out all the builds everybody has done for this month's Lowrider theme. And please leave a good comment, leave a thumbs up for these folks. They put on a really great video for you. And check out all the other four horsemen and the guest horseman, Charles Diecast Garage. And this is how it turned out. Look at the beautiful murals on the sides of the car, and on the trunk, the hood, and the roof. The details on the car are outstanding, and those beautiful Samed wheels are just enough to set it off. What an incredible build. Now make sure you go back into the other four horsemen and check out their builds, and all the other folks that participated in the four horsemen builds. Look for hashtag 4Horsemen Diecast, and you'll be able to find everybody else's build. This was a lot of fun, and I truly enjoyed it. This was a great time. Here's a couple of glamour shots for you. I'm very happy with the way this car turned out. This one definitely was a lot of fun. Here's the back view. The artwork on here turned out really good. I'm very pleased with it. Don't forget to check out the calendar for the rest of the year. We got a lot of great builds still coming up, and next month is JDM, or Japanese Domestic Market. Send your glamour shot on the last day of the month, a 16:9 shot, to 4Horsemen Diecast at gmail.com. We'd love to see your build. Remember to use hashtag 4Horsemen Diecast in your title so we can see your videos and everybody can search for them and find them. We also have the Horseshoe Awards. Bronze is after 6 months, silver after 12, gold, platinum, and diamond. We got some folks that are coming up on platinum here pretty darn soon, like Somo Diecast and Radio Flyer. But we love to have you guys, and we're thankful that you're building with us. I want to thank you again for joining us on the 4Horsemen Diecast YouTube channel. Let's have some fun, participate in the builds, and send us a really great glamour shot. And again, send it at the very end of the month so we don't get it lost in the emails. But I look forward to seeing what you got to build. Check out everybody else's build. I want to say thank you so much, and cheers.